So this is an old video that you're going to watch. I started filming in November 2023 and it took me a year to post. So these are all archived clips. You know, some of my thoughts might have changed, some might stay the same, but I'd like to post them because it's part of the journey and it's important to me, and they matter to me, and it shows the journey and shows different thoughts I was going through compared to now, I guess. But yeah, enjoy the video. Peace. One advantage of filming me every day and filming these videos is when I listen to some of them back, I'll explain what I do. So I film when I want, a bunch when I want, sometimes multiple ones in a day, depending on how I'm feeling. And then what I'll do is, well, what I've started doing is sort of a month later on, starting to listen through the big stack of videos that I've made, because obviously I've been still being a bitch and I haven't uploaded yet, so I've got that time. One of the advantages of listening to these recordings back after a month or 2 weeks or so is you really do just get a sense of how much of a bitch you really are being in some scenarios and with some thoughts. I listened back to 2 videos this morning and I'm sat there thinking, what are you going on about? Do you know what I mean? And it's like this self-criticism is on another scale for me when I'm listening to what I'm saying back. And you know, then you start doubting yourself. But one of the directions my mind goes is, do you just give up? Are you just talking tosh, or is this part of the process? Is it part of the process to be talking like this? And like I've said before, is this the point? You know, if I was right in with what I'm saying in every single video, then I probably wouldn't need to film the videos. I'm there, I've arrived. If that was even possible to be right in every single video. But it is hard to film yourself and look like a tit, basically, and just to be speaking tosh. And to keep doing it. And the fact is, I've not even posted anything yet. So, you know, there isn't even an outside reaction. There isn't another input of negativity and criticism and embarrassment. It's just my own. Like, I see it. I watch the videos and I see it. Now, other people might have different opinions of what I'm saying. Hopefully someone sees some good in what I'm saying. But even me, with some videos that I speak, I'm like, what are you going on about? But I wonder how necessary they are in the sort of system of things. You know, these are the things you don't see from everyone else. That's what I think. You don't see everyone publicly failing, publicly doing it all wrong, embarrassing themselves. You don't see that from most people, even when they've made it. You know, when you see when these people make it, they don't want to mess up. They fear messing up. They want to be the best. And with what comes being the best is hiding when you're not the best, when you're not great. And I think that's why it hurts me quite a bit to watch my own videos back and go, what are you on about? Or why are you being like this? But I also, in the back of my head, I do see that it is natural. It is natural to also be like that, because I'm still trying to figure it out. And by it, I mean life. I don't think you can ever figure it out, really, or ever feel like you figured it out. I don't know. We'll see. If I get there, I'll let anyone know. But yeah, what I'm doing is just, sometimes I look at it and think, you're a nutter. You're just out here, just every day, just publicly embarrassing yourself. What the hell am I going to learn from that? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to stop, don't get me wrong, this isn't me saying I'm going to stop, but it's valuable. It's valuable for me to watch these videos back. So this morning I woke up and I'm in a bit of a in a bit of a down mood. We just had a long a bank holiday weekend, so it's longer than normal weekend. I had the Friday off, so it's, it is a long weekend for me, and it provided a lot of rest. But with that rest, now becomes, I've got to shake it off. I've got to get back in the game, essentially. I've got to gear myself up. I've got to get that drive back in me. And I can't be bothered. I don't want to. I've just chilled. I've just, you know what I mean? And that's the issue with me. When I do chill, when I do relax, it's harder to get back in the groove. No matter how many times you get back in that groove, I don't think that'll ever change for me. But so this morning I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like, oh, gotta go to work. Oh, gotta work hard. Oh, gotta go to the gym after. Do you know what I mean? It's like, don't want to. Today's a day where I don't want to do that. Mix that with also me listening to these, quite frankly, shit videos. I'll be honest. Don't know if I've just picked the two wrong ones, or I'm just in a sort of criticism mindset. But they weren't good. What I was saying weren't anything valuable. And when I'm listening to that, and I'm listening to myself, and I identify that with me, because that's what it is, I sit here and I go, really, Jamie? You gonna feel like this morning? And yeah, I'll be honest, I am a bit fired up. I'm a bit like, you owe this day to do something decent to make up for how bad those videos were. You got to chill. You don't even deserve to chill. You ain't done anything yet. Do you know what I mean? And because I ain't done anything yet, it's like, you're chilling. What are you chilling for? You ain't someone. You ain't anybody yet. You ain't really had any success. So don't sit there and think like you deserve to rest. I don't mind it. People will say to me, oh, you're a bit serious. Your mindset's quite serious. Like, you know what I mean? Chill, live life, have some fun, but I just can't help it. You know what I mean? This serious mindset, I can't listen to someone like that I did this morning and think, oh, that's good. Yeah, it's okay. I know in the back of my head it's okay, then that's why I can have this reaction, because the foundation in my mind is, yeah, it is all okay. It doesn't matter what happens, really. You know what I mean? This is life, you're living it, you're doing it. So, it doesn't matter. So that's where, people can see, oh yeah, you're serious, but it's like, no, we're cracking on now. We're doing something because everything's okay. Sure, if I was in a state where I'm not okay, I'd probably be a little bit less serious. But because I'm doing great, it is for me time to, when you're up, you want to stay up, and you work just as hard to be up, to be in that great mood, to still be thinking life's great. If you work just as hard, you're not lagging behind anywhere. You're not catching up to something. Whereas if you're down, you've got to get back to baseline, and then you've got to get to great. Whereas if I'm great and mixing between baseline, it's easier. So, you know what I mean? People say, yeah, people are going to say, I know for a fact, yes, the way you're thinking is a bit serious, but I don't mind it. It's who I am. It's how my mindset. It's how my mind works. And it gets me out of these sort of dips. Like this morning that I could have had. I could turn up to work, just really not be arsed and not do anything. But after filming this video and listening to the two, you know, it's not possible. I can't just sit here and just not graft today. But yeah, anyway, at work now, so peace.